It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is a feel-good breakfast show. This is Expresso. And on this Monday morning, when we're helping you find the perfect partner. With a change of season into spring, we often see a change in our relationships, literally. Now, love is in the air, but it can sometimes be a really tricky business.
Yeah, now how do you go about finding a new partner? And once you have, how do you keep that spark alive?
We scour the streets to find out how the average person goes about finding a new romantic partner in the modern age of technology.
We don't normally find and hook up like our friends and family with anyone because these days it's so much easier because of social media. And you know that show Catfish? That can happen to Catfish where people put up these beautiful pictures on Facebook and then when they meet the person, it's a total disaster. It's not that person that they portrayed to be.
We will go out to a place and then you'll see a cute girl or something, go talk to her like the old-fashioned way.
I would go out for drinks with the girlfriends. You know, I would just go out and have some fun, but I don't believe in like meeting someone in a pub or in a bar.
The most often thing is they find you on Facebook and they send you an inbox and with just a hey, I would like to get you to know better, which is awkward, but it's the day and age.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to school, like lay down some sick pickup lines, see if it works, but rarely find that it works ever.
Well, the most common way nowadays is meeting somebody in the club because you don't really know them. You don't know anything about them. You know, you're just there for a fun night. It's very crude. It's very, very, very shallow, I feel.
The best way of finding a suitable match, that's difficult. Mine was love at first sight.
Oh, well, that is exciting. Love at first sight with us in studio to discuss the ins and outs of that new romantic relationship and how to make it work. Relationship experts and psychologist Charissa Bloomberg is with us in the studio. She's also taking your calls this morning on 0839133728. Remember, you are live when you give us a call. Charissa, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lauren.
It's great to have you here. The dating game has changed the way we do things, especially with technology. Do you think it's easier or harder to find a partner than in the past?
I definitely think it's much easier. Modern technology, social media, the dating websites, professional introductions. Oh my gosh, we never had that in my days. So not easier.
Yeah, but sorry, when you go on these first dates, you know, we often have all these rules and then you don't quite know what to do. Is it important should we get rid of those rules and should we just go more with the flow?
No, we definitely must have the rules on the first date. We know there's ugly things happening out there. There's date rape, there's spiking the drinks. So no, please, let's have the rules on the first date. And then later there's time for spontaneity, go with the flow once the trust is built up, but not before.
Okay. What are the rules, though?
Because I know a lot of people,
Yes, the rules are... Please, well, firstly, I mean, let's be safe. Everyone know where you're going, you know, and meet in a public place, all of that. But once you've done that, let's not have our expectations. Do you know what? Us women, but we come with huge expectations.
Yeah, I know. I usually like to meet in a group first. It takes a lot of the pressure off and it gets, gives you an opportunity to really meet the person in a safe environment. But what are some of the most common mistakes that people make when they approach new love and dating?
I know, I was jumping ahead there. Those are those expectations. We have them consciously and unconsciously. We sit there as women, we're like, is he the future husband? Is he good enough to have our kids? You know, we all look at that and we come the expectations. Will he call again? Will he this? Will he that? And he's coming just to have a good time and get to know you. Be careful what I say. But seriously, don't put those expectations on and don't compare him to the last love. You know, my last one never did that. This person is a complete, different, unique individual. So let's be open to that.
Okay, well, talking about being open to a whole lot of things, we went to the streets because it's so much better just hearing it from you. In fact, we wanted to know, how do you keep the spark alive? The honeymoon phase, you know, in a new relationship, if it does start to fade. We're talking now about people that are already in a relationship and want to keep that spark going.
A lot of men says that, oh, she doesn't do it for me like she used to. But men also change in the relationships because they become comfortable. So how I keep that spark alive is I keep the intimacy, you know, something sexy to wear from time to time, keep it alive.
I keep the passion alive just by saying, yes, you're right, yes, you're right, yes, you're right.
A lot of the time there are rocky roads, if not more than happy times. But it's finding someone who you can actually work with, who you can build a relationship with and actually become a better person.
I keep the spark by still being a bit unpredictable and surprising.
You focus, if it was me, I'd focus a lot on her and ask her, you know, just give her more attention, maybe that she needs, and just show that I'm interested in her life and not just my own.
the way you would want to keep it alive is that just find new ways, like reinvent new ways of making you and your partner feel as if you were still in that phase. You know what I mean?
Of course, I know what you mean. Well, is this the question that you want to ask too with us in studio? You heard it, Charissa Bloomberg here, our relationship expert and also psychologist, to answer your questions. First of all, why does that spark disappear? Why does it go over time?
You know what, Ilana, there's dips and dives in relationships. The first time is like, wow, will they ask me out? Will there be a second date? Will they marry, ask me to marry him?
No, when
And
there's
there's
a kiss
almost-
part, is he gonna kiss
oh
me?
yeah, it's been such a long time for that. Yes, when's he going to kiss me and when's he going to move to that? No, then it gets to the next level. We're all putting our best foot forward when we meet them. And then comes, oh, they got bad habits. Oh, they leave the toilet seat up. Oh, we handle conflict differently.
Halitosis.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah. And, too clingy and not too clingy and not enough space. And then we've got to go through that. And if we survive that, then we can get to a deeper level.
Sure.
But it's natural for that. And we have to work hard to keep the spark.
What are some of the things you can do to reignite that spark? Or do you just have to accept your relationship has now moved to that deeper level?
I think to accept it, but some people will kill me. You've got to work on that spark. Date night, quality time together, do what your partner likes. Tell them what you love about the person, Tell them what made you fall in love. Keep that part alive. And remember, it's like a garden, you've got to nurture it. You know that saying?
Yeah.
Otherwise the weeds grow and it kills it. Yeah. So, invest in it all the time. And be careful, don't put your other partner down. Yeah. Once you've put them down, you can never take it back.
Yeah, it's those words, eh?
It's those words
We
can
must be careful
kill.
what we say. Yeah.
Respect, communication, talk. Switch the TV off, except on Expresso show.
Well, Charissa, one of our viewers actually had a question that he wanted your advice on, and this is what he had to say. Okay, cool. So he asked, why is it that so many people are not staying together and not committing as much as in the olden days? Nowadays, people are quicker to move on and find new prospects. Why is that?
Because we're in the age of instant gratification. If it doesn't work, we are impatient. Let's move on. There's plenty of fish in the sea, if they still say that old saying. And that's not nice. People are not working at relationships. I'm not saying be a doormat and take everything, but we don't know how it is. If it go through tough times, work at it. It's just too easy now. And it's just, as I say, it's on the internet. Let's find somebody else. Move on.
Wow.
Our morals and our values have changed, I think, most definitely.
It's such a broad topic because you think of relationships and you could basically talk about anything from the beginning page to anything else. Again, if you have any questions, please give us a call, 0839133728. This is your show. We're talking about love and dating and springtime. Love is in the air, or it's not for you. Let us know. Charissa is in our studio. It's such a broad topic. One wants to talk about... You touched on something earlier where you say social media is out there. It does make it easier for us. What are some of the common mistakes or things that we can avoid, especially with the social media aspect of life being out there?
You know what, we fall in love with what the person presents, their picture and how they present themselves well. We don't know. That may be not even the person. So let's be very, very cautious. Milana, just changing it slightly, there's nothing like a relationship that brings you face to face with who you are. You know your strengths, your challenges, you've got to know your boundaries, you've got to know how to love unconditionally.
Well, it seems like we do get to know each other and also yourself much better. We're taking your calls on 0839133728. Charissa's in our studio and we do have a caller. You are live on Expresso. What's your question or comment, Anonymous?
Hi, I'm Bongiwe.
Hey, Bongiwe. Ask your question. Go ahead.
Yes, my question is, how do you see the guy he's the one for you when you're dating with the guy?
How do you know or how do you tell him?
How do you see he's the one for you?
How do you know?
How do you know?
No, okay. Well, we've got to get past firstly the heart flutters and that chemistry and that exciting phase. Once you've passed that and you know there's a connection, there's got to be friendship, there's got to be communication. He's got to support you. He's got to treat you like a queen and a woman. Hey?
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, he's got to be special. And if he isn't treating you special and he's not introducing you to the family and the friends, then run, sister, run far. Because then he's just not that into you.
Is it that whole, because there's this little voice, you know? Do you listen to your little voice? Because sometimes your little voice is right.
Yes, it's always the gut feel. Always the gut feel.
Sorry,
It's
is there
right.
a time frame to when he should introduce you? Because you have people that, you know, they panic. He hasn't introduced me yet to his friends or family. Is there some sort of a time frame you should allow that window?
I'm laughing because we had a lady, Shame, on the show. She said she's 2 years and he hasn't introduced her to the friends or the family. And then, then there's somebody else.
First dates, eh? First dates. 083-9133728. We're taking your calls. You are live. Is there a caller? No, there's not a caller.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, there is. Oh, hello. You're live on Expresso. What's your question
Can I
or
ask you
comment?
something? My question again is that some of the guys, they don't introduce you at all to their families. That's the problem.
Did he introduce you?
No, not at all. And we're
And
2
how
years
long?
dating now.
Okay. 2 years dating and he hasn't introduced. Thank you for your question and for being brave on the show this morning. So that's our same caller. She's basically saying he hasn't introduced. Quickly, what's the
For
answer?
2 years, I'm sure it was the same one that we were on the right. Please be very careful. There may be somebody else is introducing. Be very, very careful. Yeah. Suspicious.
Okay.
Red
Sharissa,
flags.
Thank you so much. It's great having you on the show and to get some insights. And also, thanks for being brave this morning and asking your questions live on the show.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to a break. It is time for a break. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We'll be back after this.